What's going on, everybody? This is Afro Think Tank, and right now what I'm showing you guys is that I'm completing my borehole that I got made for my catfish farm. And when I was in Nigeria, I was showing you guys the beginning of this, but we had a little mishap. One of my workers, they came too early and they started to complete the construction before the concrete set. So it kind of broke the concrete. We have concrete rings inside the hole, and because of that, we had to do it all over again. So I had to wait some weeks. So when you set concrete, you have to wait weeks, weeks for it to harden before you do anything else. And just these guys are fulanis. So I do a lot of business with the Fulani people in Nigeria. They do a lot of my work, actually. A lot of fulanis, right? They are in Yoruba land. And despite all the negative things that people say about the Fulani, there are elements of those groups that are doing things, but there are a lot of great Fulanis who live amongst the Igbos and the Yorubas that contribute to society, and they do very well, and they're totally integrated, and they're peaceful, and they're nice. They don't cause any problems, and they're very helpful and receptive. I also do a lot of business with Igbos in Yoruba land. The Igbos are usually the suppliers I go to get most of my material. So a lot of the physical labor work is, when it comes to specializations, it comes from the Fulanis, because there's a lot of Fulanis who specialize in these particular things. And I do a lot of work with Igbos, who usually control most of the distribution, of products, of materials. I mean, the Fulanis also, and the houses also do a lot of materials, but usually that stuff up north, I don't really need to order any materials from up north. Most of the materials I order are from wholesale suppliers who are usually the Igbo people in Yoruba land. As far as the Igbo people, as far as the Yorubas, I hire a lot of Yorubas to do other works on my farm, and I also hire Yorubas in my shops. So those are my day-to-day workers. The Yorubas, those are the ones that work for me in my shops, and there'll be a Yoruba person from the village working at my catfish farm once I get it up and running. But so far I have 3 pools. After they finish completing this, these workers, along with a few other ones, these Fulanis, they will come back and they will build my next 3 pools that will be pretty much similar to the ones that you saw in my other videos and the one you see in here. But the next 3, I'm gonna make them all big. I only wanted 2 smaller pools to deal with the fingerlings. I'm also going to be using buckets and nylon style catfish pools for fingerlings and smaller fish, so I can divide them. But I'm going to build 3 more large size capacity catfish pools. Now I already spent the money, so the money's already over there, and so it's just a matter of time getting, you got to get to see these workers, these people, they have obligations in other places. So sometimes when doing business in Africa, things can take a while, right? Because if you know anything about contracting work, like even in America, you'll call your plumber, you'll call your electrician. They may be busy, they may be booked up with another job. The job may be bigger, it may be, out of state or whatever. So you got to kind of have a little bit of patience, especially when you get people that know how to do good work. So I like to use the same people. I like to use the same masons, the same bricklayers, the same farmers, the same everything. I use the same people, especially if they give me good work. Now, there's been times where people have not given me such good work and they were not hired subsequently. So good work gets rewarded, bad work also gets rewarded, right? With its, proper reward. But yeah, as you can see here, they're putting in this ring. They're going to put a cap on it. Then I'll get my plumber to come and put the pump inside, and I have to get some more infrastructure built, because right now the pump and the plumbing only goes towards the 3 pools I have built. I want to make sure that I have an even flow and that is able to go towards the other 6 pools, large size pools I'm going to be building after this. So after they complete this, I'll be building 3 more pools, and after I complete those pools, then I'll be building another 3 pools, and then I'm going to wait to build any pools after that, after I start getting profit from the 9 pools I plan on building Each pool is gonna have minimum, like small pools have a minimum 1,000 fish capacity. The big pool that I have probably 1,500 to 2,000 fish capacity. The rest of the pools I will be building from that point on will have 2,000, 2,500 pool capacity. So that's kind of what I'm doing. You know, guys, I like to show you my process. You know, everybody likes to be extra romantic about the things they do in Africa. I'm just keeping it real. I'm a regular dude, just showing you how a regular dude's doing it over time. Anyway, that's all I got to say, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. This is Afro Think Tank. Learn something, teach something. I'm out.